Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's Toby's Talk Show, and today we are back with another episode. And I'm gonna make a video until the Knicks lose, guys. I mean, you guys know I'm a Knicks fan, and the Knicks just won their seventh game in a row. Yes, I repeat, the Knicks. It's 2021, and the Knicks have just won their seventh game in a row, first time or longest since 2014, when the Knicks were actually competent. And yeah, the Knicks beat the Hornets tonight, 109-297. It was a really fun game to watch. You know, the final score you see, you're like, all right, the Knicks, kind of took care of them. But in the first half, the Hornets were just on fire, and the Knicks were, keeping in it. It was 66 to 60. PJ Washington shot 5 for 5 in the first half from three. Terry Rozier was going crazy. Miles Bridges, some nice plays. And yeah, the Knicks were down, but in the second half, right from the gates, like right, when the Knicks passed in the ball with 12 minutes left in the third quarter, they came out and on offense they were great, and their defensive intensity picked up a lot. And yeah, I mean the Hornets went coldish in the second half, and that was a big reason why they were up by 6, but then somehow lost by 18. But overall, the Knicks defense did just get better. They seem more into the game, more intense. Getting to the ball quicker, getting the man quicker, blocking shots, stealing the ball, and it's the Knicks defense you normally see every night. So it was good to see that because they scored 60 in the first half, but couldn't even get over 100 to end the game, and 97 points. And yeah, so the Knicks. The offense was clicking in the first half. Emmanuel quickly was keeping them in this game. He had 17 first half points. And RJ Barrett, he dropped 18 points in the third quarter. He was the real reason that the Knicks offense was really clicking. Randall making nice plays. Rose making nice plays as well. But it was RJ who was, kind of changed the momentum completely towards the Knicks. And once the third half started, or the third half, Jesus, the second half, I was going to say third quarter. Once that started, the Knicks just, took the lead within the minute and never lost it. Let's go into the stats. Charlotte, Terry Rozier, like I said, had a great game, 21, 7, and 8. He was really hot to start, finished shooting 8 for 17. So like I said, it's not going to look great, but there was times where they were just on fire. Miles Bridges, 15 and 14. He was nice tonight as well, shot 6 for 16. He never really didn't find a rhythm. But he was making impactful plays throughout. Jaden McDaniels, it was nice to see him play well. He did play a lot, but he had some nice moments, 11 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Devontae Graham had a bad night. Not terrible, but a bad night, shooting 3 for 10. PJ Washington, like I said, was fantastic, shooting 5 for 5 in the first half. But like I said, he went cold, finished shooting 6 for 10, so he shot 1 for 5 in the second half, 3. And just overall, 55% from the field's good. He had a good game, but he really went cold in the second half. And yeah, it's really it. Cody and Caleb Martin, besides me thinking that it's just cool that two brothers are actually playing with each other off the bench. They didn't do much to impact the game. And looking at the Knicks, like I said, Julius Randle, I don't know if I talked about this yet, but Julius Randle, he didn't shoot the ball very well. He shot 5 for 16, 31%, not great. But 16, 10, and 7, it's a solid stat line. It's kind of like Westbrook. Sometimes but I love Westbrook. No hate towards Westbrook. I think he's a great point guard in this league. I'm actually a Westbrook supporter. But it looks like a Westbrook, bad night. But yeah, Randall, 16, 10, and 7, 2 steals. Was just making great passes offensively, which kept us in this game. Finding wide open players who could nail the three. And he was making timely buckets from time to time. Like I said, RJ had 18 in the third, finished shooting 8 for 17, was really cold in the first half, and just really came on in that third, finishing with 24. Bullock was great shooting the ball, 5 for 12 from 3, 41%. Amazing. 16 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Nerlens Noel, great rebounding the ball. Payton, not that great. Derrick Rose, great, 17, 5, 8 for 12 from the field. Gibson was phenomenal. Like I said, I talked about Gibson in an earlier episode. If you guys want to check it out, I don't remember which one, so I don't know how you're going to check it out. But I said Taj Gibson's stats don't really pop out, but when you watch him play, he had just really impactful moments. And Taj Gibson, it shows he had 8 rebounds, but this man must have had 6 offensive rebounds. Just really impactful plays. and it just led to a Nick bucket. I'd probably say at least four times out of those 6 rebounds. I can't find that. But if someone wants to do deep research, which leads to 8 points that we wouldn't have gotten without Gibson. And yeah, quickly, like I said, was great in the first half. Didn't really do much in the second, finishing with the 17 points he scored in the first half. That's really it, guys. Tom Thibodeau, Julius Randle, R.J. Barrett, all real big pieces of why these Knicks are, so good. And obviously the rest of the team. Shout out to Bullock, Noel, Derrick Rose, Taj Gibson, quickly, Toppin somewhat, and Payton, somewhat. Yeah, guys, that's really it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next episode. These Knicks are looking, hot right before the playoffs, which is good. They probably won't be able to keep it for the whole month before the playoffs. There's like 30 days till the playoffs. But it's a good sign. I'm a Knicks fan. I am ecstatic. And we are the 5th seed right now. So, yeah, if you guys are watching and you're a fan of an Eastern Conference team in the playoff, don't take the Knicks so lightly this year. All right, guys, bye.